Meghan's hoisted by her own petard. GOP lawmaker blasts Meg by stressed her title stripped. A GOP congressman is blasting Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex's advocacy for paid family leave, suggesting she and Prince Harry should be stripped of their royal titles for her interference in U.S. politics. Representative Jason Smith, Mo, slammed the American-born former Suits actor in a statement provided to ITK on Friday, saying her latest interference in U.S. politics reignites the question in my mind as to why the royal family does not simply strip her and Harry officially of their titles, particularly since she insists on sending this under the pretense of being the Duchess of Sussex. In an open letter to Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Democrat California, and Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer, DNY, posted earlier this week, Meghan made a push for paid leave, writing that she was speaking out as an engaged citizen and a parent. Recalling her childhood in California in which she said eating out at the $4.99 salad bar at Sizzler was a luxury that her parents worked to afford, Meghan wrote, "No family should have to choose between earning a living and having the freedom to take care of their child, or a loved one, or themselves, as we would see with a comprehensive paid leave plan." In his statement, Smith knocked Meghan for her restaurant reference and support of paid leave, while her attempts at appealing to working-class families by recalling her days of eating at Sizzler were laughable. Her comments make crystal clear that the passage of this massive tax and spend bill is aimed more at helping global elites get huge tax breaks than helping the working families she claims to have dined with. It's not the first time that Smith has criticized Meghan and Harry. The lawmaker sent a letter to British Ambassador to the US Karen Pierce last year accusing the pair of using foreign titles to campaign against President Trump and interfere with our election. While members of the British royal family are expected to maintain political neutrality, Meghan and Harry stepped away from their official duties as full-time working members and moved to Los Angeles last year. Asked Friday by ITK whether Smith was taking any other steps regarding Meghan's paid leave push, a spokesman said that the congressman is reviewing all options. Meghan Markle has been slammed for writing a 1,000-word letter to the U.S. Senate campaigning for paid parental leave. Royal commentator Angela Mollard spoke to the Australian morning programme Sunrise hosts about the letter. The host said, "Meghan's had some great causes to push and this one is paid parental leave. She sent a letter to a U.S. Senate, she's had a little bit of backlash on that." Ms. Mollard stated, "Look, I totally support her in this letter. This is fantastic. This is what she should be using her platform for." She talks about being overwhelmed and overjoyed when Lilibet was born, but then she goes on to make the point that many families aren't as lucky as her. In terms of support. Now we know America does have no paid parental leave system. Where I think she went wrong, is she wrote a 1,000-word letter. Nobody needs to write a letter that long when you're trying to make a point. She added. She then goes on to talk about the fact that when she was growing up she had to buy $5 salads to exist and she worked in a yogurt shop and that sort of thing. Making the point that she was sort of in poverty as well. Now the critics have come out and said, well actually you went to a $16,000 a year school and her dad was a celebrated lighting director. So, I think that is where she makes her errors. She has a point to say and then she seems to always need to embellish the story, and I think that's where she's gone wrong here. The royal family has always been famously apolitical, with the Queen never involving herself in politics. Since stepping down as senior royals, Meghan and Harry have become increasingly more involved in politics, with Buckingham Palace releasing statements distancing themselves from the pair's opinions.